Hello, you beautiful soul. Welcome to the new year 2022 up in the house. Woo! Also, welcome to my channel. If you did not know, my name is Nat, and on my channel you'll find videos to help yourself out. Most importantly, help yourself out in your self-love journey. Because hey, we could all use a little bit of help. But in today's video, I'll be answering what are your New Year's goals for 2022 for your self-love journey. So by the end of this video, you'll know my New Year's resolutions, which are also my 2022 goals. This video, ultimately, I will love to see at the end of 2022 to see how far I have come and see what goals I actually have accomplished. And I actually split my goals into 3 sections, which is my YouTube goals, my health goals, and my self-care, self-love goals. But they all come into one towards my self-love journey. So let's get right into it. All right, so let's talk about YouTube goals for myself. So for me, my YouTube goal, one of my YouTube goals is to reach 500 subscribers. I know that ultimately we all, if you're starting YouTube, we all know that we really want to hit that 1K subscribers, and I might be able to within the year, who knows, but I feel like 500 is definitely more of a sustainable goal, because I feel like if you're a YouTuber who's just started, you will get me on this, but I feel when we first start, we think like it's gonna be so easy to get that 1K, like, oh, it's gonna be easy peasy, but it is tough. It is tough to get to that 1K. It was tough to even get to 100 or to where I'm at now. So I feel like 500 is definitely a good goal for me, and I hope to reach at least 500 by the end of the year. And also another YouTube goal of mine would be to reach 500 watch hours. Like, oh my gosh, it is tough to gain watch hours. If you know, you know. Like, I know. So what I really want is like 500 subs and 500 watch hours to balance it out. But it's really also fun to see the same number, to see which one outweighs the other and where I actually end up. And another YouTube goal would be to get access to the community tab, which is, they have switched it up. Once you reach 500 subscribers, you're able to get the community tab, which I think is so awesome. That way I can start interacting more, with my subscribers, which would be very awesome for myself. I would love that. And another YouTube goal of mine is to really brand my thumbnails. My thumbnails right now they're kind of getting there where they're the same, but they're also still scattered. But I really want to brand my thumbnails so when people see that, they just know like, hey, that's Self-Shine's or Nat's thumbnail. Like, I can tell that that's her thing. So that's what I really want to get, is to really brand my thumbnail and really own a certain thumbnail and keep it consistent on my channel. Alrighty, let's get on to the next section of goals. Next section of goals, health goals. Okay, so a big health goal I want to reach is including more running into my exercise routine. Overall, my big goal would be to be able to run a 5K, which is 3 miles, and I want to run it non-stop. So I will definitely be doing more running in my exercise, and again, ultimately being able to run that 5K, those 3 miles for non-stop. That is a big goal of mine, and I hope I can accomplish it by the end of the year. Another health goal would be to actually eat more. I know that sounds weird, but for me personally, I'm someone who I tend to eat less than I should, and my trainer that I'm with now has really taught me that eating more, especially with how much exercising I do, is so beneficial. And it's crazy because in my mind, and I know in a lot of people's mind, we think eating less is going to help us to lose weight. But actually in my case, what I have seen is eating less just makes me more bloated in a way, actually, and it gets me more hungry, so I tend to snack and eat worse or eat more junk food. And when I eat more, and I mean eating more healthy food, it's actually sustainable. And I actually tend to lose weight more, and I actually have more energy to do my exercises right. So definitely wanting to just eat more and eating more healthy. And another one is to eat, like many of us, is eat more healthy, but especially in the house, eating more home-cooked meals, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating a lot more out than I should, but eating home meals is gonna be a big one for you, because hey, you save money and it's healthy for you, so it's a win-win situation. I just really have to be more on it and not eat so much out, but we all know that can be tricky, but it's not impossible. And another one would be to gain more muscle. I've never been one to actually have muscle on me ever, so I know now that I've been really going hardcore, my exercising, like really staying consistent, I'm starting to see a little bit of muscle. So by the end of the year, I would definitely love to see way more muscle on me. Like, let me show you what I gotta work with, okay? Let me show you the guns. I mean, there's really not much at all right now, like, oh girl. But yes, by the end of 2022, hoping your girl is shredded up. I mean, not crazy shredded, but a little more muscle. I would like to see more muscle on me. Definitely get more toned. You feel me? Okay, those are my health goals. On to the next goals. Actually, before moving on to my self-care, self-love goals, I wanted to mention another health goal that I have, and it is this cute little chart I got at my gym. So basically, it has all the months for the year of 2022, and every time I work out, I will color it in. Now, I'm being real with myself. I'm probably not gonna work out every day of the year. I mean, that would be amazing, but I do like to have my rest days. But again, I'm gonna enjoy coloring this and see how far I come along at the end of 2022, and I will show you this at the end of the year and see how colorful it is, hopefully, right? But yes, okay, on to the next goals. All right, next goals is self-care / self-love goals. This one's a more funner section for myself. So these goals, let me get into it. One of my goals of my self-care, self-love, it would be to travel at least to one country, to a new country. I would really love that. The only country I've ever been to is Ecuador. That's been years ago. Like, your girl, I need to travel to out of the country, okay? At least one time this year. I would really love that. So that's one of my goals. And another one of my goals would be to read at least 3 books this year. I know to some that might be nothing, to others that might be a lot, but hey, we all have different goals, and that's why they are for ourselves. But for myself, I want to definitely at least read 3 books this year. And another one would be to journal more. It's funny because I actually have a video on journaling for beginners, and I need to take my own advice because I've been lacking in that department. So I definitely want to start journaling again. I'm someone who likes journaling at nighttime, so I really want to get into the routine of journaling before bedtime, before I snooze. So definitely get that back in my routine. Another one would be to learn to meditate. I have learned about it. I've done a few little sessions, but I really don't. I'm not an expert in any way. I just started not too long ago, but I really want to educate myself on it more and really start implementing it more in my day. So meditating is definitely one that I would love to start doing more. Another one would be to minimize the time I spend watching TV. I know it's tempting to just sit there and watch TV and have a good old time. I understand, it is fun to watch TV, but what I'm trying to get out of it is, instead of watching TV, I can use that time to benefit me in the long run. I can use that time by learning something, studying something, learning a new activity. So that's really what I want to get into more, is watch TV less and really start doing something that will benefit me in the long run more. Another one of my goals that I want to continue to keep on doing is getting out of my comfort zone. I don't know about you, but for me, 2021 was definitely a year I definitely got out of my comfort zone. I mean, I started my YouTube channel, I joined a boot camp, and I really went hardcore on making sure that I exercise daily and start being a healthier version of myself. So definitely I want to keep getting out of my comfort zone, because every time I do, even though as much as I don't want to do it or I get nervous to try something new, every time I actually do it, I end up loving it, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I got out of my comfort zone. So continue to doing that. Along with that, I want to continue to do new activities, continue to learn different things, keep learning about myself and learning things that I do like and I don't like, things that I love and I dislike, because there's so much out there, and you just have to, and everyone is different. So again, just continuing the journey of learning about myself and things I do and don't like. All right, and my next ultimate goal would be to just continue to spread love, whether again that's in the YouTube world or in the outside real world. Just continue to spread love and continue to be positive and just all around being a good person, seeing the brighter side of things, because hey, life is not perfect. Life is gonna get us. I'm not gonna lie, life will bring you ups and it will definitely bring you downs, but what we have to realize is the downs are not forever. We will get through it, and the ups are also not forever, so we really should savor the moment and live for the moment. And also, if starting with the 2022 year, if you're someone that's wanting to start their self-love journey or continue your self-love journey, and you're just wondering, can I teach it to myself? Can it be taught? Who can teach me it? Well, I made a video just for you, and I will link it up here, so go ahead and click on it. Go ahead and click on it. Get yourself to know. All right, I hope you enjoyed listening to my 2022 resolutions, also goals, and I hope that if you did enjoy it, then you simply go ahead and like this video and comment down below, but most importantly, subscribe to your girl, because I would truly appreciate it. Hey, help me out on my 2022 goal here of reaching 500 subs, please, and thank you. Now, I would like to say I hope you have an awesome New Year's, whether you're on your own, with friends, with family, if you're going out and enjoying yourself, if you're simply staying in and relaxing and enjoying yourself, just have a good time. And overall, let's just start off 2022 in a positive note and knowing that you're gonna crush it. And I hope that you yourself follow your goals, and let me know your goals in the comments down below. Like, I would love to know what your goals are for 2022. So again, thanks for tuning in. I truly hope to see you in the next one. Until then,